Hello everyone, good evening and welcome to PendulumEdu learners. Thank you for joining in. So we are back with the analysis as promised. So this is for all shifts that have come up throughout 1, 2, 3 and 4. So I'll be discussing all the 4 shifts together with you right here. I hope that you all are ready because we're going to make it a really swift and beneficial for you, to the point analysis that I have come up with, learners. So when I say analysis, learners, we'll be beginning with shift 1. Quickly join me in and comment that you guys have joined in SBI CLERK Prelims 2021, which is not, like a dream for many, that is SBI. So yes, we are here. So learners, we would be beginning with this. Those who are live with me should quickly comment and let me know that you guys have joined me, and you guys can also surprise me with any sort of information that you guys have if you have taken the exam. All right, so if I talk about the shift 1, I'll be starting with shift 1. If I talk about shift 1, learners, reading comprehension, मैंने आपसे कल भी last session में भी कहा था analysis के, that reading comprehension is one type of question that you will always see. It will not be missed. पैटर्न क्वेश्चन टाइप्स अलग अलग हो रहा है, बट आरसी है ही, और आपको यहाँ भी 7 क्वेश्चंस आरसी के थे, जिसमें से 2 क्वेश्चंस वोकैबुलरी बेस्ड था आपके लिए. ठीक है. सो इन शिफ्ट 1 यू हैड आरसी, यू हैड अ रीडिंग कॉम्प्रिहेंशन. 2 पीपल कुडंट टेल अस व्हाट वाज इट बेस्ड ऑन, क्योंकि ये होता है, हम भूल जाते हैं, हम आरसी पढ़ के यही भूल जाते हैं हमने क्या पढ़ा था. So topic भी बच्चे भूल गए, but yes, 2 questions from vocabulary, and this is set pattern. You have 7 to 9 questions of from the RC and maximum 2 questions are for vocabulary. This is a set pattern. So कल जिनका एग्जाम है that's 13, जो कि कल लास्ट डेट है एग्जाम की, जिनका एग्जाम कल है वो थोड़ा इस बात का ध्यान रखेंगे. Apart from this, learners, apart from this, you were being asked fillers. Okay, in shift 1 you had fillers, which were 4 to 5 questions were there for fillers. All right, so there were 4 to 5 questions of fillers you had, and I must tell you, today people have told us that it was easy. It was an easy set. Last time I told you it was easy to moderate. Today people are telling us that it was an easy paper set. It was not at all difficult. It was a piece of cake, though they are telling कि maths का paper थोड़ा सा difficult था, quantitative aptitude was difficult, but English was not difficult. Okay, so quickly, learners, those who are with me, you can also help me out with it if you guys have any updates. Okay, comment and let me know. Word usage, guys, this pattern is following again a trend. It's give setting, so 4 to 5 questions or word usage as we have been told. इसके अलावा पैरा जम्बल लर्नर्स आपको आया. पैरा जम्बल सारे ही शिफ्ट में 3 से 5 क्वेश्चंस पूछे गए हैं. यहाँ पर भी 4 से 5 क्वेश्चंस थे आपके पास पैरा जम्बल के. दे आर सेइंग देयर वर डिफरेंट क्वेश्चंस ऑफ पैरा जम्बल, बट दे वर इजी टू assemble. They were not difficult. Moreover, error spotting, bang on. 5 questions from error spotting, bang on. Amazing. So error spotting, यहाँ पर I would tell you one was there wherein the learner has told us that there was a use of being and been. ये गलत use किया गया था और इसके चलते उन्होंने जो है error दिया था. One point the learner has told us, so I am guiding you with it. So there was this point that that one of our learners has told us कि being और being का जो misuse है उस पर एक error था. So there were 5 questions from error spotting for shift 1. Which shift am I talking about? I'm talking of shift 1. Reading comprehension, 7 questions, bang on. 2 were there for vocabulary. Fillers, 4 to 5 questions were there. Word usage, 4 to 5 questions. Para jumble, 4 to 5 questions. And errors, again 5 questions. So learners, this was for shift 1. And why I'm giving you swift and apt, because I don't want you to get confused with any bit. I want you to have precise information. Yes, quickly, anybody else who has some information about shift 3, 4 or shift 1 or 2, whichever. Shift 1 के बारे में कुछ, or if you want to talk or discuss, you can let me know. Learners, shift 2. Shift 2, again, reading comprehension is one set I said that will be there. So reading comprehension was there. It had 9 questions and again 2 vocabulary based questions. 9 questions and 2 vocabulary based questions. कुछ कंपनी और कुछ ऑर्गेनाइजेशन के ऊपर था, ओके, रिक्रूटमेंट और मे बी ऑफ दैट सॉर्ट, क्योंकि अभी आजकल एम्प्लॉयमेंट और अनएम्प्लॉयमेंट की बात हो रही है, तो उसी के ऊपर कुछ आर्टिकल हो सकता है, बट कंपनी से कुछ रिलेटेड था, सो ये पॉइंट वहां पर फॉर श्योर रहेगा, दैट वाज देयर वर 9 क्वेश्चंस, ओके, इंपॉर्टेंट। हियर इन शिफ्ट 2 आपके पास क्लोज पैसेज था फॉर 5 क्वेश्चंस। see, either you will have fillers or you are having close passage, दोनों में से कोई एक चॉइस वो आपको दे रहे हैं। फिलर्स हैं, या तो वो आपको इंडिपेंडेंट फिलर्स दे रहे हैं या फिर दे गिविंग यू क्लोज पैसेज। सो हियर यू हैड close passage in shift 2. Then you had word usage. This was there again, 5 questions of word usage. So there are learners who are confused about that word usage or use of appropriate word. So see, there are 2 types of questions which SBI asks. Number 1, it gives you a particular word and 4 sentences, and it asks you where, in which particular sentence is a word been used or has the word been used correctly. Okay, that's the correct use of word. Another way is that it gives you 4 sentences using, okay, multiple words. I say A, B, then maybe again A, B. So there are 8 choice of words that are given, and then in options you are given A, B, A. You have to select 1, 2, 3, 4. Maybe this is in 4 sentences you have to pick the correct word. So there are different patterns, but you don't have to be confused. ठीक है, word usage का question था, pattern learners ने नहीं बताया कि कौन सा pattern था, but it was there. Apart from this, shift 2 also had sentence rearrangement, which is again para jumble. So para jumble के questions थे, again 5 questions for para jumble, so they were right there. And apart from this, it was error spotting. Error spotting, again 5 questions. So see, अभी क्या है, थोड़ा बहुत ऊपर नीचे है number of questions. If you see 5, 5, 10, 15, 20 and 29, एक question कम है, तो कहीं ना कहीं वो adjust हुआ होगा. But these were the types of questions that were being asked. These were the types of questions. So for shift 2, I'm quickly going to summarize. Reading comprehension was there, which was based on some sort of company or organization. मैं बस एक assumption आपको दे रही हूँ, because lately, as of now, if you see, there are various points based on employment and unemployment. So definitely it's quite possible that the article was based on it. Maybe, may not be, maybe or may not be. So that is the point. If I individually tell you, then see, there are people who have informed us about it, and there are people who've told us about it. इधर vocabulary में आपको पूछा गया था imminent. Imminent is an adjective which means, upcoming. Like जो अभी बस होने वाला है, which is about to happen or about to take place in future, that is imminent. So you have to take care of this word. So out of 2, I have 1 word for you, which was there. All right. So imminent was there. It was being asked. Now, apart from this, learners, for shift 3, I'm going to guide you with shift 3. Okay, shift 3 or 4, you guys can also quickly let me know if you guys have any updates. So shift 3 again had reading comprehension of 7 to 8 questions, okay, and there were 7 to 8 questions here. And यहाँ पर आपको opposite पूछा गया था, opposite for generic. You were being asked antonym for generic. Generic is something that's common, okay, so opposite could be uncommon, abnormal, okay, anomaly. This could be the opposite to generic. So this was a word that was there for which you were being asked antonym. They also asked you adequately. They asked you, I don't know, the student hasn't told us that whether it was synonym or antonym, but adequately was there. If it's synonym, you would say sufficient, suffice or so word. You can say adequately, okay, that would be the synonym for this. So again, 7 to 8 questions and 2 vocab based questions. Again, you see. So the trend is on, whether it's shift 1, whether it's shift 2, the trend is on. You have it, okay? And filler based questions were there. Filler, see, either close or filler. So there were 5 to 6 questions of fillers, learners. Independent fillers, 5 to 6 questions were there. And there was sentence improvement this time. You have sentence improvement. Here in shift 3, people have told us that shift 3 didn't have errors. It had sentence improvement. Sentence improvement के 5 questions थे, so no error spotting, but sentence improvement was there. Para jumble was there. Para jumble was there. 4 to 5 questions of para jumble were also there. So see, there's a proper trend of these questions. If you see, okay, in shift 3, all yes, exactly. So for shift 3, learners, para jumble, filler, sentence improvement, RC. Yes, and people are saying that we had misspelled words here. Misspelled words we had. Okay, 5 questions on misspelled words. Now, see, you usually when you go for SSC, there are 4 words spelled and you have to find, but SBI confuses you with one spelling written in 4 different ways. That's how you get confused. So SBI puts you in dilemma that way, so you have to work it out. So there were misspelled words. There were 5 questions for misspelled words. So shift 3, if we quickly summarize, then there were 7 to 8 questions for RC. There were filler based questions 5 to 6. There was no close passage. There were sentence improvement questions, para jumble, and misspelled words. So what type of question do you see stay static? That is reading comprehension. And fillers also, to an extent, I can say why, because either there is a close passage or there are fillers. So we can say that they are static somehow. Apart from this, learners, for shift 4, if you ask me, shift 4, let me tell you, RC was there with 9 questions, okay? And this was based on some European countries' history. Maybe this was from history, okay? So it was a narrative and descriptive passage for you, okay? 9 questions it had. And it had some vocab based questions also. I believe there must be 2. And there were misspelled word questions. Misspelled words were there again. 4 to 5 questions for misspelled words. Errors were there and errors were there. Multiple errors were there. What do we understand by multiple errors? एक question 4 sentences के साथ किसमें कौन सा sentence incorrect है या फिर कौन सा sentence correct है. आपको multiple errors पूछा गया था incorrect और correct के साथ. So now this one would fetch, you see, ideally what happens, one error fetches us 1 mark. But here, if you want 1 mark, you have to solve 4 error sentences. Only then you would have, or you can fetch 1 mark, right? Apart from this, you had filler based questions. Again, 4 to 5 questions for fillers. So it was there. Yes, if here there was a vocab based question, prompted. Prompted का synonym पूछा गया था, so you can say urged, provoked. Okay, these could be the synonyms for prompted, right? So these could be possible synonyms for prompted. So we have Karishma. All right, Karishma, though you didn't go for the test today, you had your exam. I must tell you it was an easy set, as people are telling us it was easy. Okay, you didn't have to bother much if you had gone for exam. Not a problem if you decided not to. But this was for shift 4, guys. So this is what I have in store completely for you for all the shifts that I know about. Prompted, I said they asked you synonym for prompted, and we had urged. You can go for provoked. You can go for evoke. Okay. So these are the words that can go for prompted. Right. So this was for shift 4 as well, guys. Anyone having any confusion or any question to ask can go ahead, because I am done with my part. This is the information that I had for you all. Yes. All right, learners. So this is what I had to tell you about all the shifts for 12th of July, guys. And I will be back tomorrow with another analysis for all the shifts for sure. So be there with me for tomorrow's shifts discussion. I'll be there with you to help you out. Okay. Thank you so much, learners, for joining in. See you again tomorrow. Thank you so much and keep supporting Pendulum EDU. Please do. Thank you so much.